It goes. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
Hey, we got three down.
Here's the ex-Florida Gator, La'Mical Perine.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
And that was a good collision right there. And I know this as a former defender. If you're playing linebacker, you're going through a checklist on every play on who you think's going to get the ball and where you think the ball's going to go. Rarely do you expect the fullback position to get it. And on that play he did. So you've got to steel yourself at that point because the contact is going to be strong.
Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction. So on 4th down, on comes the left-footed punter, Kevin Huber, to punt it away. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. And this will be touched by a member of the kicking team right on the midfield stripe.
At the 50-yard line.
Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. From midfield, here's Mahomes. He'll let this go for the end zone. He's got it for a Panther touchdown.
Complete to number 10,
Tyreek Hill with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Panthers strike quickly here for 6 points. Not even 2 minutes into this football game, already we've had 2 scores.
You know how much I like to read about teams of old, right? The teams of yesteryear. There were some teams that were known as the point-a-minute teams. Well, obviously in a 60-minute game, that's 60-plus points. But 2 touchdowns. 2 minutes, my calculator doesn't operate that well.
And now on the other side, they better wake up. They haven't even gotten off the bus yet.
It's our field. It's our field. Hey, it's our house. Hey, 57, 57.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. I think we're sensing a trend here. 2 first-half touchdowns. After going for 2 after the first score, CD, I thought maybe they would kick the PAT here. No, they get 2 more.
No, they decided to really press the advantage because, remember, getting the 2 after the first score, you've already got the other team back on their heels if they're going to mount a comeback. But to go up 2 scores and 2 two-point conversions, you've really got them thinking on the other sideline.
Well, not content with a first quarter lead, I guess. They're going to go onside kick. And this is secured by the Patriots. So an onside kick failed in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
47 yard.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Let's get it. Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it.
On the draw, Perine. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield.
Ball carrier.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Here we go. Right there. 54. Right there. 54 Mike.
From the gun, it's From. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. Punting now is Huber as he sends it away. And this one will be down by a member of the kicking team at about the 40-yard line.
At their own 40-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it.
And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Carolina. Randy Moss, 60 yards. And the Panthers are able to grow their lead. Now, first quarter, and this lead is already getting into dangerous territory. They better be careful on the other sideline.
Yeah, it feels a little bit more like a basketball game where one team is pressing and that team can't get the ball over half court. I mean, it is stealing it and scoring it, layups, the whole deal. That's what it feels like right now. They are all over them.
And now a 2-point conversion attempt forthcoming. Snap coming at 1, and it's Mahomes. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. The third time wasn't a charm. They got the first 2 2-point tries. Still have the lead, but couldn't get the third.
Okay, so they didn't get this one, but I have to ask you, what matchup are they seeing that they feel that confident to go for 2 so often?
Yeah, we talk about this a lot, but it has to be something, you're right, that they saw all week, correct?
Definitely game plan for, felt good about being aggressive and going for it, and right up until that one, they had gotten 2 for 2.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Pats at the line ready to go. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
2nd and 10 at the 28-yard line.
51's Mike. Mike 51. Hey, here we go.
Now a carry for Pirine. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes. Full. Like a lawn chair. Start of the second quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football as they face a difficult 3rd and 12 coming up.
Watch tight. Tight is right. Watch tight. Tight is right. Out. 3 down.
Out of the shotgun, here's Fromm. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Frank Clark in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. Here's Kevin Huber now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Watch the screen. Pass.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And this is caught at the 8. Touchdown, Carolina.
complete to
Tyreek Hill on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Panthers add on to their lead. Sebastian Janikowski on for the PAT. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now.
Makes the score Panthers 29, Patriots nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Over 1st and 10. At their own
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Now Pirine. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. New England on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 6.
Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball.
From. In trouble, and he's taken down. Frank Clark picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the Panthers will take over in terrific field position. The game clock sitting at 2:02, so they'll get one play before the 2-minute warning.
Don't get nervous. Check 4, check 4.
They go play action here on 1st down. He'll find his running back, Edwards-Helaire. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. 6-time Pro Bowler Randy Moss, the intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
35's the mic. Hey, pick your game up. He's attack.
The leading rusher for last year's national champs, LSU, it's Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. On 3rd down, here's Edwards-Helaire. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down. Matt Rule, a risk taker in college, going for it. They'll go. It's Edwards-Helaire. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A 5-yard touchdown run as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
Okay, we need to double check here with Marvin because he keeps all of our good stats, but what I've got is 5 drives, 5 touchdowns, and they've got a nice, healthy lead.
Well, after the first drive, we thought things might be clicking. They're really clicking at this point. They're clicking about as much as they can click.
And right
I just said click a lot.
Yes, you did, but that's okay because the guy who's coordinating the defense, trying to slow them down,
Good luck.
he's going to have hair that looks like...
And this is going to be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Pulls it in at the 13. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And in a spot like this, still more than a minute, I think if you put something on the board before halftime, that would go a long way towards helping them get back into the game.
There actually is something to the psychology of the game at times, isn't there? How much
pressure comes in, he's brought down, it's a Panther sack. Frank Clark able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his third sack of the afternoon. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. And he's taken down, back at his own 7.
So, Brandon, we've sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th.
But it's 4th down.
Here's Kevin Huber now, standing just outside his own goal line. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Patriots trailing here, but they will have the football first. Third quarter is underway. This is taken just shy of the 10. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
We did a lot for the wins. Came in and drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. I had to tighten the plan. Yeah. I got it right in the end. Now we on top once again. I don't want it if it ain't love. If it ain't, get it away from me. Who you gon' jack if it ain't us? LABB to the bakery. Some mad that I came up. I know my granny gon' pray for me. It was just us in the vacancy. We had to get it from A to B. Wheels never felt like this. 2 seats in the hills, how I feel righteous. Blue sheets for the mills, but the deal priceless. New keys can't care what's still private. I might just double it up. Did it? Never enough, I'm with it. 5, 2, 3 on the business. Whole team got wins and the wheels still spinning. I told them. What I told them. We did a lot for the wins. Came in and drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. Hey.
Ready for football now from sunny North Carolina. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. Here's the dangerous Tyreek Hill. And he returns this to the 22.
Tyreek Hill on the return. His guys take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Now Mahomes. They'll roll him out right. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Here's Mahomes to throw. Flush to his right. Now he'll let it go deep right side.
Mahomes on
that was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by Deion Sanders. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
Vick with a give to Sanders. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41. Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. And he is going to have a Panthers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup. A 1st down throw coming for Vick. Looking for Sanders, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 49, and they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football. And
he fires one that's intercepted. Deion Sanders, the Hall of Famer, with a pick. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. 1st quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
Now a pass dumped off to his running back. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. Let the rushers get upfield. The blocking forms in front. Lofted it to the runner. And now, not only does he have open space in front of him, he's got an escort as well, and they pick up big yardage.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Clock running under a minute to go in a scoreless 1st quarter.
At the 41-yard line.
From the 41, Vick rolling to his right. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Here's Sanders. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
He's on the carry.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
On 2nd and 7, Vick quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught, and he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Give him 9 on the play, and it's going to yield a new set of downs.
No score.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Complete.
Not much there, only a yard. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Vick to the air again, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Bobby Bell coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back, and he goes out right around the 39. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up
looking to throw is Mahomes. He'll buy some time right. Got a man, it's Randy Moss. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 27 yards there, a first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to get the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 35-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Mahomes. Roll him out right. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 10.
No, check that. We're at Mike 52 right here. Defense wins championships, baby. Hey, motion backfield.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. And going deep for Hill. Strong coverage by Carolina. And on we go to 4th down.
Love the idea, love the concept, but you got to leave a little room on the sideline so he can fade into it when he makes the catch. That was thrown too close to it for the receiver to make a play.
52. Mike 52. Let's go, team. It's going to be a long day on this. It's going to be a long day. Watch motion. Banjo.
Mahomes going to go on 4th down. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And the Panthers will get the football back. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a third situation, head coach might say, hey, You got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And we're under a minute to go here. What's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. Couple completions, just string them together. Could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Vick, eluding the pressure right. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Here's Michael Vick. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down.
That was impressive to me because while it was a pass play, they still rallied to the football like they were filling running lanes, and they were able to put the receiver on the ground.
Check line 54. Line 54.
This will be the final play of the half. Vick going for Metcalf on the... It's caught inside the 25. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. So no scoring in our first half. What will the second half bring as we are now back underway? This is taken just shy of the 10. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And we thought this game had the potential to be tight. Maybe not this tight, scoreless as we start the 3rd quarter.
And I love the way you use the word tight. I'm going to take it a little bit different direction here because it's not just tight on the scoreboard. I think both offenses have been tight in how they've played this game. No one's been loose. No one's been free. They've got to find a way to make some plays, and I don't think you do it if you're really tight in everything that you're doing in the game.
3rd quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Vick. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Well, that was a heck of a play there on the outside.
Partner, sometimes I think on a play like this as a corner, you've got to think to yourself, all I've got to do is slow him down so others can come over and support. But in this case, he said, forget that. I've got this. Sorry you had to make the run for nothing.
It's a foot race. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. Touchdown, Carolina. DK Metcalf, 76 yards. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
Time to go to work.
That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. This is taken just shy of the 10. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And it's picked up by the Panthers.
There's never a good place on the field to fumble the ball. Let's just call it as it is.
But definitely not in your own red zone.
In your own red zone, it's heightened, isn't it? Because you're almost automatically giving up a score and the momentum, and everything just changes for your team.
Yeah, so the kickoff fumble, now great field position. Damian Wilson in on the stop. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, That would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
2nd and 5 now. Vick. This will be caught just inside the 10. And the Panthers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. A 5-yard pass on the heels of a 5-yard run. Good enough for the first. They'll run with Sanders. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
2nd and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Mahomes will try again on 2nd down. And going deep for Hill. And that's going to be incomplete.
Mahomes.
Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a 1st down there.
38-yard line.
And again, it's Mahomes. Complete, the tight end Kelce. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Right back to him for 10 more and a first.
That's good for another.
Mahomes now on 1st down. Flushed out right. He's going to fire one, corner of the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Randy Moss, the intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down.
Covered by Deion Sanders.
Mahomes to throw once more. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 11 yards there. 1st down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Chase Young, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. From midfield, here's Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this 3rd quarter of play. 9th play of the drive now on Country Mile. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown! Tyreek Hill, 50 yards. And his guys are able to make this a close game again.
Sebastian
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. Janikowski adds the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Fields this way up at the 17. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. He pushes through a would-be tackler to get about 3 yards, second down.
At the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now a carry for Sanders. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down right
now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. And he finds Gronk. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They get 9 yards there, and they get a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he's going to be met at about the 43.
Barry Sanders on the
now here's a timeout coming on the defensive side of the ball, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Another run here with Sanders. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Again, the ball carrier.
And there will be a break in the action here. They're going to take a timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Vick. And that is incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now Michael Vick. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. It's the sack master, Justin Houston, who comes up with it. I'm surprised with the lead in a 1-score game this late. They're even putting the ball in the air in that situation.
Almost makes me feel like the head coach might be second-guessing himself by not clicking on and saying, all we're doing is running it here. But give credit to the guys on defense. They made a play that they absolutely had to have to give themselves a chance to be in this game.
He'll find Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a second in just about a few inches here. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 11. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick six? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position.
Brings up second.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike. Watch the right, watch the right.
Today's final score, Panthers 14.
So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And it was their defense that really paved the way to this victory as they allowed the 1 touchdown, and that was all she wrote.
Almost want to do the defense chant right now, right? Defense with a couple of claps in there, but no one wants to hear that from me. Let's just talk about how they got it done, though. When you take care of every aspect of the game, shut down the run, control the airways, right? Make sure the quarterback is harassed. This type of performance you get. They can't fashion together any offense, no consistency, and they just took control.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. Till next time, we say so long from Charlotte.
Yeah, I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Turn the knob, camera assist, I'm incredible. Yeah, came for the dollars, call it vegetable. Then I did the dash, can I catch me, bro? Ooh, then I did the whoa, your whole team is no competition. Boy, I did it by myself, it's a solo mission. Running up the charts, I'm a fool, dog. Turn the whole field to a schoolyard. Bunch of students ain't eating round here. I'm the GOAT, little man, and I made it loud and clear. Put the gas on them like I'm with the Cavalier. Show no love, got the confidence, no fear. I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Okay.
Two teams here that came into the NFL together back in 1995, and off we go between the Jags and the Panthers. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
Check. Crunch.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
The 40-yard line.
They'll run on first down. It's Sanders. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and
out of the gun. Here's Wilson. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
He was brought down.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Here we go, D. Go. Mike 51. Hey, let's calm down.
On third down, Wilson. He's got it. And the Jags are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
3-yard line.
Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go. Hey, Mike 51. I got it.
From the shotgun, Wilson. Escaping the pressure right toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Don't let him breathe, defense.
And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Jags have taken the early lead. That's just a solid, methodical drive to start this game.
And how about how it culminated? Doing exactly what they wanted to do, getting the ball downfield, and then running it into the end zone. I'm just telling you, partner, when you run it in rather than throw it in, that hurts a defense psychologically a heck of a lot more.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. And this is up and good. The score now 7-0 Jaguars.
Makes the score Jaguars 7, Panthers 0. Morton Anderson to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Come on, QB, come on.
Mahomes going to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Night Train Lane. And it's a huge return as he brings us all the way back down to the 15-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well, and they took the shot.
And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. It was Justin Houston, the native of Statesboro, Georgia, with a sack. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. They'll run with Sanders. And here he'll get it down to the 7. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
A gain of 13 yards. It's now 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2, now Wilson. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. No gain at all on the play there, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Sanders. He's taken out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Now Morton Anderson for the field goal try. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Score Jaguars 7, Panthers nothing.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. Beating the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he's not going to get the first. I don't even think he made it back to the line of scrimmage.
Partner, when you see a running play stop short like that, you just know that the defensive front, they won the battle of leverage and created a push back into the opposing backfield.
And for the offensive coordinator, whether you had 1 yard to go or 20 yards to go on 4th down, now you're probably saying, oh, maybe I should have passed it, right?
Yeah, hindsight is always 20/20.
He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
9 brings up 2nd and 1.
The first running back drafted in April, this is Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
Carolina.
Now Mahomes. Rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off by the Hall of Famer, Night Train Lane. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
Slings this deep from McLaurin. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Night Train Lane. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. So that now 2 consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. You wonder if he's trying to do a little too much out there.
Oh, I like where you're going with that maybe he's pressing it a little bit, trying to be too fine with his throws, or maybe overestimating his arm. It could be a combination of all of those things. In any event, he's got to get it figured out and in a hurry.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Sanders. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line.
Barry Sanders.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Hey, defense, let's go.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Steps away to his left. He can run for it, and he will. The rushing numbers for Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Let's go, D. Tighten up. Same.
They'll run. It's Sanders. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Kendall Fuller in on the stop.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Now a throw out to his fullback is complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 11 yards there, first down.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
And to give this time to the tailback. A nice display of powerful running, but it takes him only to the 7. He's dropped there. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Wilson now off the bootleg. That's complete right around the 8. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot, because we saw the catch there, right? He made it. He's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put in.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on it's the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. Anderson's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Anderson to kick off.
The Panthers going to get the football first, trailing here as well as we resume play in this second half. Tyreek Hill set to return it. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there, because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or did they think they were just bad plays to call? Yeah. We'll find out.
And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield.
Loss of 8 yards.
And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Yeah, and that's just so difficult for them, because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about.
He's got the lane, and there he goes. Touchdown, Carolina. Tyreek Hill, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Panthers are able to get this back within a touchdown. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go. Uh-oh, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now.
Makes the score Jaguars 10, Panthers 7.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. Pulls it in at the 13. Ooh, with a juke. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. 20. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. DK Metcalf, 71 yards. And the Jaguars add 6 to their lead. And sometimes those slants, they can be so tough to defend after the catch. It just happens so quickly.
And really, what gets set up there is how quickly everything happens. Ball's out of the hands of the passer in a hurry, and he just takes it and goes.
And he went all the way into the end zone. Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
So that one will be accepted.
Come on, D! Yo, Mike 51, Mike 51. Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go, let's calm the crowd. I got you. Hey, 57, colors, 57 colors.
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. On 1st down, Mahomes. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, 1st down.
Mike 51.
Mahomes now to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Mahomes firing complete, and he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 20-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. That's the Hall of Famer Lawrence Taylor doing what he does best. Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company.
3rd and long.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers.
Complete to
DK Metcalf. 31
yards.
yards. And the Panthers have got it back to a 1-score game. And Charles, the defender, was there. He just didn't get it.
Sometimes these plays turn into basketball in a sense, with 2 guys going up for the football. Which guy's going to box the other away from it and grab it?
Yeah, I know you hear it a lot, but it's just the will to get it, right?
No, without a doubt. The will, as well as some really nice touch on the ball that was thrown.
And some talent, too. Janikowski good with the extra point. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. Taken from about the 12. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
That's good.
A Jacksonville first down on a pickup of 17. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Check. Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4.
To throw again, Wilson. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. That'll go as a loss of 5. And that's going to make it 4th down. And the Jaguars send out their punter. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And that will bounce out of bounds before they can get a return going.
Talk about angling that one perfectly, partner. We know the ball can bounce anywhere, especially how it's shaped. But that one, as if on cue, goes out of bounds perfectly.
Perfect indeed, right at the 1-yard line. Excellent coffin corner punt. Flush to his right. He'll try and run it. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
On the play. First down, Panthers.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. So a little more space to operate now. 1st and 10 from right around the 12. On play action, it's Mahomes. Buying time to his left. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, now 3rd and 10. And first things first, before you think about marching the ball down the field, you got to move the chains.
You're exactly right. Got to get back into focus here. Get the first down. That's what's vital to them.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
He's back to throw. Dancing to his left. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw. But that brings up 4th. This defense looking impenetrable now. 3 straight incompletions. They're giving him nowhere to go with the football. Maybe a little frustrated back there.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. When you've missed on 3 straight, there's going to be some frustration. But now he's got to make sure that that frustration is temporary, not lingering. Big throw coming up.
He is going to find Hill here.
Mahomes pass.
They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down.
28-yard gain. And the Panthers.
Mahomes to throw. his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time. That'll bring up second down. I guess you can't be afraid to take those chances late in the game. He tried to fit that one in there. Nice job, though, defensively.
But to your point, it was a nice job of knocking the ball away. But you're also right. You can't be afraid to take those chances. That means your guys going downfield to catch the ball, they've got to elevate their game and come down with these in order to keep your offense moving.
He was looking for his tight end, Kelsey, and it's third down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Back to throw, Mahomes. He'll find his running back, Edwards-Helaire. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Nice third down conversion and even 20 yards. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
Yellow. 180. Double dog. That's the way. 48th month.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Now Mahomes. Being chased out left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third. I see you nodding your head up and down. That's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
A quick toss outright. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
First down, Panthers.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
They'll look to throw. Out to his left. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
He'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And he's going to look that one in one-handed. What a catch for the touchdown.
How many people are watching this one right here who gave up? Because that score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
Yeah, what looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one because you and I, we're not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. A short kick taken at the 18. A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And he will be out of bounds here with zeros on the clock as this ball game is over.
Today's final score, Panthers 21, Jaguars 17.
Yeah, we did a lot for the wins. Came in and dropped on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. I had to tighten the plan. Yeah, I got it right in the end. Now we on top once again. I don't want it if it ain't love. If it ain't, get it away from me. Who you gon' jack if it ain't us? LABB to the bakery. Some mad that I came up. I know my granny gon' pray for me. It was just us in the vacancy. We had to get it from A to B. Wheels never felt like this. 2 seats in the hills, how I feel righteous. Blue sheets for the mills, but the deal priceless. New keys can't care what's still private. I might just double it up. Did it? Never enough, I'm with it. 5, 2, 3 on the business. Whole team got wins and the wheels still spinning. I told them what I told them. We did a lot for the wins. Came in and dropped on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. Hey, I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on top. Got a spot and it's locked to the click all in. I got ops, if he drop, I just hit my dance. I was top, they just watched, had to take my wins. They wouldn't let me in. I've been on 10 cents. Who really holding it down? I've been holding it down and I go it again and again. Who was the dummy that died? I'm the coldest around, but he folding again and again. I'm in the what? I'm in the day. I'm doing 30 on 30 and up. You in the what? You in the way.
Sam Martin set to kick off.
Here's the punter, Sam Martin, now ready to get us started. And off we go from uptown Charlotte. Tyreek Hill on the return. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
First carry for Raheem Mostert. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
The ball carrier.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, helped their spot, and stacked him up.
Here's Moss with a catch out of the backfield.
That's good.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Mahomes going to fire this out wide to Hill. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
If you're a wide receiver and they call a screen pass, you're counting on some people being out in front of you blocking. But that play was well diagnosed by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. And they got there and swarmed and finished off the play.
And going deep for Hill. Touchdown!
Touchdown!
Tyreek Hill, 49 yards. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead. Well, that's how they envisioned it. Get the football to start the game and score.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
Janikowski adds the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
On play action, Vick. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack. That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated and in sync. Otherwise, your quarterback gets hit.
Well, it's a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
At the 46-yard line.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Here's Michael Vick. The ball comes out, and this will be scooped up by the defense.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 45. And going deep for Hill. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he will take it in for the touchdown. Tyreek Hill with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And his guys get the quick strike touchdown. Janikowski on for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score our home team 14. Visitors nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken from about the 12. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
And the play clock about to expire. Andy Reid notices it and takes a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On 1st and 10, here's Vick. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Gonzalez. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Off the play fake, Vick. Sliding out of the pocket. Vick loses the football. It's out. And this is picked up by the defense. And good field position coming up here. The football at the 12.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Pain, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask. Can I?
Hey, could count on my power and look at my dogs from. It was way back then, could claim what you saw, but you weren't with us. The higher the climb, the harder the fall, but how did you get up? I done got rich and went broke, then got rich again, just a little hiccup. I done been ballin' this pickup. Remember me being so bummy and being so hungry, I had to eat gristle. Ay, how did the lady go missing? Her she was magic, she mixed it. Met her at one of the functions, we caught a little rhythm, she caught up a friend, they kissed and we dipped it, and that's how we kicked it.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Pain, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I asked. Can I? Before I went live, they ain't know what I was. Ain't no one alive that could do what I does. Need a light year just to catch my buzz. Need Sprite here just to catch my cup. Now they don't really talk about us. Now they don't really talk about love. Honestly, they ain't never seen too much. What's love to a guy with a bag? What's heart to a guy with some cash? What's pain to a guy that's mad? Said. What's broke to a guy with a mask? What's both to a guy with a plan? I just wanna kick it, that's all I ask. Like, let me explain what I did.
Ready for football now from sunny North Carolina. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. From the 10. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A really good pickup of 28 yards. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. A first carry for Kenyon Drake. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Murray now. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long...
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 24. And he will bring this all the way back out to midfield. Certainly not the cleanest of starts to this football game. Back-to-back plays yield turnovers in this first quarter.
So there's not much flow right now. A very choppy game. And I know this. It's a copycat league. We say it all the time about the NFL, but I'm not quite sure this is what they had in mind about something they wanted to emulate.
No, you don't want to emulate a turnover. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Well, one thing's for sure, when you got a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you're going to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively. Here's Murray from midfield. He sets to fire deep. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
That's complete to Moss out of the backfield. That's good. A very solid gain of 27. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 34. Now Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Deion Sanders. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Mahomes pass.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit.
They've intercepted Murray for the third time. Picked up by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
That was a nice catch, and not by the guy you thought it was going to be. How about the defender turning into an offensive player as soon as the ball hits his hands, and off he goes, off to the races, and into the end zone.
Janikowski good with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. Up to midfield. Look at him go inside the 30. He will take this all the way.
Deion Sanders. Touchdown.
Oh, what a play by Primetime. So electric, the ultimate home run hitter.
Now, see, you set that up really nicely for me because I got a nugget. Deion is the only person to hit a home run in Major League Baseball and score an NFL touchdown in the same week.
Oh, I like that. Remember, too, the only man to play in both the Super Bowl and a World Series.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Returning it, Hill. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here's Mahomes to throw. The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. Jack Youngblood just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And that'll be incomplete. Mahomes took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 17.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. They go play action. Now Mahomes. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. These two teams all tied after 1. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They go play fake. Mahomes. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
At the 49-yard line.
On 1st down, Drake. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there. From the gun, Murray. He's going to air one out. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Randy Moss. 45 yards. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Cardinals 14. Our home team.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs is short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off near the 44. So we haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And this will be incomplete.
Pass. Thrown to the sideline and incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. From the gun, it's Drake. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up first and goal. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. That'll bring up second and goal after the gain of 5.
At the 5-yard line.
Sometimes I need a check, not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step. You change name, how about your respect? Give them more than when I get it.
Watch the screen, watch the screen. Right here, guys.
Running for the shotgun with Drake. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. They give him 2 yards officially, and now it'll be third and goal. This is kind of one of those in-between plays here, Charles, on third and goal from the 2 or the 3 in that area. What do you dial up?
Something quick hitting. You don't have the time for something that develops slowly. It's got to be right at them. If you're going to run the football, if you're going to throw it, something quick, get it out of your hands in a hurry.
And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. They'll run. It's Drake. And this time he is in. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Cardinals will extend their lead.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
Hey, we got 3 down, 3 down.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. He'll buy some time right. Got a man. It's Randy Moss. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20.
At the 43-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Watch the pass. Hey, 58 is the mic. Go 58 is the mic. Let's go, Heavy. Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Give me some. Here we go, here we go.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. This will be caught by Randy Moss. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
That's another first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Now it's Mahomes again. And it's caught. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. From 21 yards away. And his guys have made this a one-score game now.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And he's going to have a first down, and they get into field goal range here at the 29. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Trying to lay one up deep. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a fourth pick. And it's third down.
Third down and 10.
Shotgun now for Murray. He's going to take another shot here. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked by Kendall Fuller.
Murray's pass intercepted.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
With the score,
time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. A touchdown, the differential. A 7-point game as we get back underway in quarter number 3. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. On first down, Mahomes. Throw right side, going to be complete to Moss. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5. On play action, it's Mahomes. And now here is another interception. Picked off right around the 43. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. Tough one there. First drive of the third quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he's been able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Back to the ground. This time it's Peterson. And down right around the 32-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
Matthew on the tackle.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On 3rd and short, Drake. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A gain of 10, first down, Arizona.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Now it's AP, Adrian Peterson. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
That run is what defenses don't like about dealing with Adrian Peterson. His ability to drop his shoulder and run through contact.
And he's amazing at keeping those strong legs going, isn't he?
For him, no run is ever truly over. I mean, he's actually not even convinced that when they blow the whistle, he's actually down. That's how he finishes runs in a big way.
At the 8-yard line.
On 2nd down now, it's Drake. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
Frank Clark there.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line. Because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against.
And he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals. Kenyon Drake, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cardinals push further out in front. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14.
Score Cardinals 28. Our home team.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. A big connection on that one. 44 yards. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Deion Sanders, the Hall of Famer, with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
After the turnover, here's Murray. He's going to let this one go deep. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Murray again. This is Drake. And he'll get only a couple up to the 22. The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 8. From the gun, Murray flushed out right. And he's got his man in stride, complete. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. But probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this 4th quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on 1st down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on, because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense.
Adrian Peterson.
Woo, yeah!
Touchdown, Cardinals. Adrian Peterson, 55 yards.
Freaky, I heard the flare gun, I'm ready to race. No, I don't fear none, I'm stuck in my ways. They say I'm the chosen one, to see it in my face. Get this one and I'm holding on, I can't be replaced. I just take a sip when it's spit, we on track for the win. Celebrate the win again, celebrate the win again. Take a sip when it's spit, we on track for the win. Celebrate the win again, celebrate the win again. Yeah, the sun can't touch me, got a brand new visor, yeah. You're friend smart, but my boy's wiser, yeah. Get the job done like the equalizer. I'ma grab another drink, cause tonight I'ma die like Michael Phelps. Hey, diving in this pool, I don't know what would help. Hey, I'm just telling you the truth. I heard the flare gun, I'm ready to race. No, I don't fear none, I'm stuck in my ways. They say I'm the chosen one, to see it in my face. Get this one and I'm holding on, I can't be replaced. I just take a sip when it's spit, we on track for the win. Celebrate the win again, celebrate the win again. Take a sip when it's spit, we on track for the win. Celebrate the
set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. The dangerous hill now to return. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, second down.
Incomplete. Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. They'll roll him out right. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it.
Get off the field.
And he will